got God on my side. He's not gonna pay for his crimes. He's not gonna pay for his lies. I won't drink of your wine. I want you to pay for your life. Want you to pay for your lies. Handle our business. Pay for your suit and your tie. I got God on my side. He's not gonna pay for his crimes. He's not gonna pay for his lies. I won't drink of your wine. I want you to pay for your life. Want you to pay for your lies. Handle our business. Pay for your suit and your tie.
They tryna stop us, so we got the Lord on our side. We gon' break it out all that we want. So many who causing the problems, who pushing the hardest, you know it's the purple and gold. Whether you with us or not, if you pushing the truth, I salute them with you, my bro. End of the day, we don't count it for profit, cause all that we do, he done did it before. That I admit I ain't listened before. That I repent, I admit I was slow. They like who we think he is, how you speaking against who you was stealing with hoes. They like who we think he is, how you run for your nation, you used to just run for your bros. Don't understand, I'm repenting, cause I feel the Lord and I wanna kill all of my foes.
I got God on my side. He's not gonna pay for his crimes. He's not gonna pay for his lies. I won't drink of your wine. I want you to pay for your life. Want you to pay for your lies. Handle our business. Pay for your suit and your tie. I got God on my side. He's not gonna pay for his crimes. He's not gonna pay for his lies. I won't drink of your wine. I want you to pay for your life. Want you to pay for your lies. Handle our business. Pay for your suit and your tie.
I'm seeking payment, I'm seeking vengeance, I'm seeking death and destruction on us, born of Satan. When kingdom of rappers will leave all your lives, we get thrown in a pit and your land overtaken. Death and destruction, there is no mistaking. Eternal damnation, you will be forsaken. You stole on our lands and you broke on our beds. Best believe when I get the chance, I'm going crazy. Blood flowing off the garment like it's gravy. Planning invasion from a stellar navy. Man, you messing with the God of war. Leave your arms severed and your face cold. Hand beams fire like a quasar. No protection from it, no fire guard. Bite the vein off your neck, you don't leave.
Shalom. I'm Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ, and today I'd like to present a sit-down discussion with the Jewish community. There's a lot of controversy. There's much hatred that you have towards us. We're the prophets of the one true God. So what we'd like to do is sit down with several of your leading Jewish personalities. The rest of you just stand by. Sit back, move out the way. We want to sit down with Yitzhak Yosef, who called black people monkeys. He's number one.
לא הכל כושים מברכים, אלא צריך שיהיה כושי שאבא שלו ואמא שלו לבנים. איפה אתה תדע? אם אתה יודע, גופה שאתה יודע, ואתה יצא להם בין קוף, יצא להם בין ככה.
Number two, we like to sit down with Jonathan Green Black of the Anti-Defamation League. You have so much to say on the Breakfast Club in alluding that we have shot and murdered people in New Jersey. We want to sit down and discuss with you to produce your cause.
And look, they're entitled to their beliefs until that justifies shooting Jewish people with pellet guns on Staten Island. Or like, this is December. 3 years ago, December 2019, 2 black Hebrew Israelites went into a kosher supermarket in Jersey City and killed 3 people because they said they weren't real Jews.
Wow. Shot
them cold dead in a kosher supermarket.
Prove what those lies you have said. We want to sit down with the SPLC, Margaret Huang, and Beeson. You also pushed the lie that we have murdered people in New Jersey, so forth and so on. We want to sit down with APOC, Howard Core, and Lillian Pincus. Also, that latest group, the Canary Mission. We want to sit down with Adam Milstein and Howard D. Sterling.
When Tony asked about Canary Mission,
who are the people involved with that?
It's him. That's him.
Adam Milstein.
Yeah, I don't know who he hired to oversee it. Adam Milstein. He's the guy who funds it.
We need to expose the fact that they're anti-everything we believe in. We need to put them on the run.
So Adam Milstein, he funds the Israel Project and he's funding the Canary Mission website.
Yeah, which is interesting because it makes it seem as though we're a part of it, but we're not.
We'd like to sit down with all of you. If all, one for all and all for one, however you want to do it. But we will sit down with you. So don't say we're running from you, we're trying to evade you. No, we're not. Okay? Reach us, call us at 1-855-484-4842, extension 7023. Or by email, israel@israelunite.org. All right. The scriptures say, if at all possible, be at peace with all men. And that's what we endeavor to do. So Jewish community, have a sit down with us. Let's have an open discussion publicly. All right. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom, Israel, Most High Christ bless. You are tuned in to the Native Hour, home of the 10 tribes. Hey, I know it's been a while, man. Hey, man, we on Sundays now, man. We on Sunday. We ain't doing Wednesdays no more.
Right.
We on Sundays now. Right?
What do you say? We in the building.
We in this building.
That's right. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Captain Gad to my left.
I was in the hustle.
Damn, bro, you don't know what left is, bro?
Hey, I also used to be in the
I'm so used to saying left.
Come on,
I was on my right. To my right.
I was a dad.
To his right.
Soldier Yokanan.
You got Yokanan on film? You got to get Yokanan, man. Zoom in.
Soldier Yokanan.
Hey, turn us up.
Stay in the spirit, man.
Huh?
All
Why y'all
right,
ain't
man.
fix it?
Soldier Yokanan.
Zoom into his beard, man.
Yeah, look at that beard.
Look at the beard. It's been a
Look
while.
at that beard, man.
Zoom in.
Look at that beard, man.
Uh-oh. Show that thing.
Yeah. Yeah. He like, yeah.
Zoom
He
into
like,
the
yeah,
beard.
It's working, man.
There we go.
He
Hey,
says working.
hey,
Look
show
at
that
her.
beard, bro. Hey, y'all see the brother?
Hey, he finessing that beard, bro. He like,
Bro,
look
what are
at-
you doing?
Look at me now.
Zoom, go, man. Scroll down a little bit to his
The
beard.
beard, man. We don't need to see his chin. Yeah,
All right, man. Good. Zoom out. This brother
Here we
here.
go. Here we go.
It's like we just told this brother the jump the rainbow.
Right. What's the square root of 83?
Golly. Hey, to the house of left.
Officer Jonah.
To his left.
Soldier has to die.
All praises, y'all. We back. We back. Y'all praises to the Most High. We appreciate y'all, man. Hey, Yokanan, man. Tell us about your beard game, bro.
It's been a long time waiting. It even come out white. It even come out black. It come out white.
Some of it is black. You got like 3 strands.
Hell no.
Come on, you know.
I mean, tell us, man, how you got the beard.
I mean the oil from Deacon Joshua.
Okay, so it's working.
It's working. Yes.
We all can tell, bro.
I'm a true
But you a changed
testimony.
man?
Oh yeah.
It's coming in. I mean,
But Hasadai didn't buy the oil. That's why he's
Yeah, you
still
said
the
they
same
owe you
way.
still about the oil?
Damn.
Dang.
What's going on, bro?
Hey.
You didn't buy the oil.
I mean, I did it.
Why do you
Yeah.
turn them up?
Right, yeah.
Did it.
Why do you buy the oil, bro?
Poor.
We've been gone for the months.
Hey, no, I
for
went.
moons.
Now watch this. I went to go buy the because I need the special kind. I need the scruffy beard
Oh,
joint.
you
Hey,
special
hey, do
guy.
y'all
Where
got the
music?
violin?
Right. Where the music
Somebody
at?
put in violin, please.
I
Yeah.
don't think the violin.
Come on, man. Y'all stay in the spirit. All right, go ahead.
Word. Oh, word.
Go.
Nah, I went to word.
Speak your truth.
I went to go buy the scruffy joint, and
The hell is a scruffy junk?
Deacon got a special. He got
Is it called the scruffy junk?
not junk joint. It's a,
Okay,
it's
go
a
ahead.
colloquialism meaning
Go
thing.
ahead. Okay.
All right.
He's sway from the south. You know. It's all right. Go
I
ahead.
saw-
Right, he tried to use that
Speak
down
your
south
truth.
term.
Go ahead.
Junk.
I know. Hey, what?
Go ahead, man. Speak your
Colloquialism.
truth.
Yeah. So, Deacon has a special beard kit for those who
Play the violin.
Right.
What's going on?
Stay in the spirit over there now.
Sheesh.
Y'all hear him telling his story?
Go.
Yeah, Deacon has a special kit for us brothers who are beard impaired. I don't think Yak and I got that one, but I'm just waiting for Deacon to re-up, and then I'm gonna grab me some. I got you.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
All of us.
I'm
He
gonna wait
had
to Duke to
all the
re-up,
moves.
then I'm gonna finally use it to bring my beard back.
We ain't been hearing moons.
Yeah, we been right. Many moons.
Many
We done told y'all to
moons.
get the beard stuff.
Moons.
You see Yakadon stuff growing, man.
Right.
Right.
It took a while.
Look at that, man.
What am I looking at?
You see it?
What do I see?
You
Don't
see
act
it.
like you don't see the
You see
improvement.
it. I know.
I know you see.
Don't act like you don't see the improvement, bro. Don't act like that.
There's stuff there.
You know Yakadon came a long way. He used to shave his beard on the low. Didn't want to tell nobody.
Oh, damn.
Boy, ain't no
Breaking
way.
the law.
That's why Grizzle
I
came.
repent.
He stopped shaving.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Yeah, see, I know. Yeah, like an old porcupine.
Porcupine on the top, porcupine on the bottom.
Emotional. You got a porcupine beard.
Hey, all praises, y'all. Hey, man, we're going to go into a little bit of Ecuador today.
Right.
Tonight. All right, we're going to go a little bit of slavery in Ecuador, the uproar in Ecuador. But y'all know we got to start off with Jonathan Green Black Hammond himself. No, we got to start. Yeah, you know, we just had Pyramid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, we got to start with the devil, y'all.
Right.
We got to start with the devil because this dude just ain't stopped. Somebody's got to stop this dude.
Right.
Somebody has to stop this dude.
That's right.
So we're going to start. Why are we clapping hands for this video?
We clapping for his destruction and his demise.
Okay, all praises.
Yeah. Good job for helping
all
him
praises.
out.
Come back on that.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I'm like, why are we clapping for this video? Go ahead, man. Let it play.
Anti-Defamation League is hosting a summit in New York City this morning with leaders in business and other sectors focusing on addressing rising anti-Semitism in the United States. For more on all this,
Disclaimer.
Anti-Defamation League CEO and National Director Jonathan Greenblatt. Jonathan, it's great to see you.
Look at this dude.
Tell us about the impetus.
He look fake, bro.
He looked like a duck monster, like a Japanese,
Look
like
at him,
half
bro.
turtle, half duck being.
This dude don't even look real, like an AI.
Like one of them dummies you punch at
Yeah, bro.
the sports store.
Coming back. Look at him, bro. I don't think he real. I think he
One of them iRobots robots.
They made him.
He AI, bro.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Go ahead.
Is for what this
Y'all
summit
turn them
is,
up, please.
what it's
Turn us
about,
up,
and what
y'all.
you're trying to do here.
Well, when we started this conference, it's called Never Is Now. Back in 2016, we had maybe 400 plus people who came together at the Grand Hyatt here in New York to have a venue to talk about the rise of anti-Semitism we were seeing then. In the ensuing years, Andrew, it's become an onslaught. And now today, this conference Never Is Now, we have almost 4,000 people gathering at the Javits Center to talk about this tsunami of hate. And what's interesting is its diversity. We have Republicans and Democrats, Orthodox Jews and Reform Jews, business people and community activists, all attending workshops and panels. We have over 100 speakers, all focusing on how do we get through this moment? How do we address this rising tide of hate that affects everyone?
Hey, Cap, you know what's crazy? So basically, this Never Is Now thing is a summit that they did. It's one of them crafty councils where they're all like the anti-Semitism, anti-Jewishness, anti-Israeli this, and so they have people like Hillary Clinton there, all like heads of state, all game planning against quote unquote anti-Semitism.
So they game planning.
Turn it down, yo.
So they game planning about us.
Yes.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
They are game planning about us. How can they stop the Israelites?
Right.
How can they permanently stop us? They don't want to do no temporary stuff. They want to permanently, just like they want to permanently wipe out Palestine.
Right.
They want to permanently kill the Israelites. Go ahead.
Now, let me ask you this, Jonathan. You know, the other side of this, and I get emails from folks, and we've had you on the broadcast many, many times, and they say, you know, you have Jonathan on, and you talk about anti-Semitism, but you don't talk enough about the humanitarian crisis that's taking place with the Palestinians. And why don't you push more on that issue? And if you understood that issue better, you'd understand why there is this hate out there. Now,
hey, he ain't ready for that question right there. He ain't ready. He used to Fox interviews. Fox interview be going along with him, but he ain't ready for like. Don't you see? It's a reason why people are talking about y'all right now.
Right.
Don't you see? Do y'all understand what y'all doing right now? And they like, no, it's just everybody's hating Israel.
Hey, that's why he gonna say his next statement.
Let's break it out there. Let's go.
I'm Jewish, so I always say that there's a conflation here that's going on. But I'm curious how you react to that.
Well, it's hard to answer that almost with a straight face. And in your defense, Andrew, that you're Jewish doesn't make you collectively responsible for everything the Israeli government does, nor does it make me. I mean, can you imagine
Stop.
if
Stop. He said, being Jewish does not make you responsible for what the Israeli government is doing.
But don't they say all the Israelites are anti-Semitic?
All
of us.
Weren't we responsible for a shooting?
Remember, this dude, so wait a minute. If what the country is doing does not make you responsible if you're Jewish, why are you trying to capitalize off of people saying that what Israel is doing is bad?
Right.
You call it anti-Semitism.
Right.
But then you say, well, just because they're doing that, just because I'm Jewish, that don't mean that
I'm responsible.
I'm responsible for what they're doing.
But you can't say nothing.
You can't say nothing about me, though. I'm Jewish.
Right.
So basically, give me all the benefits with no accountability.
Right.
Hey, give me that on limitations, bro. Give me that limitations, man. Hold themselves not guilty. Is that limitations?
Yep.
Zechariah,
Zechariah,
that's what I
11
want.
to 5.
Get that in Zechariah. Hold themselves not guilty, man. This dude is evil as hell. I'm gonna
That's
kill you,
crazy.
but because I'm, man, give me all the benefits,
Right.
but don't hold me accountable for
Don't
what
talk
they're
about
doing.
me, though.
Come on, man.
Read that.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Hold themselves not guilty. Not that what he just said. He said, not even me. Not even me. He put himself in that category. Basically, don't hold me accountable for that. I didn't do anything. Just because I'm Jewish, that don't mean I got anything to do with that.
And Cap, he said, I can't even answer this with a straight face.
Right.
As if to say, who is you holding me accountable?
Right. He's like, man, this is a funny question.
Stupid question.
Right.
You know we don't hold ourselves accountable for this.
Right. I can't even say this without man, it's crazy, man. The pump in this dude, man.
But the thing is, he's saying you can't hold me accountable, but I thought what y'all was doing was right. I thought you just trying to defend your right to be here.
Right.
I don't understand.
That's how you know, soldier, that even he know what Israel is doing is evil as hell. For him to say that, he know that it's some genocide going on. It's some breaking of the what's that called? The Geneva
Conventions.
It's some stuff going on that he know some war crimes that he know is evil as hell. That's why he said that.
Cap, Greenblatt is like Ronald McDonald, and Amalek is like McDonald's. Because you know McDonald's, it make you fat. You know the meat is not really meat. It's bad for you. But then you see the clown and you're just like, well, shoot, I guess I could give it to my kids.
I guess I give it to my kids. Hey, you can't talk about McDonald's. A lot of brothers still eating Chick-fil-A. Brothers still ain't repent from Chick-fil-A.
God.
Uh-oh. Y'all could have got the mic.
He not talking about the tunnels that was in Brooklyn.
Oh, he didn't say about that.
They was getting raped.
Hey, you know what's crazy, bro? That has been swept under the rug.
You don't talk
Nobody's
about that.
talking about that right now.
Nobody.
How the Israelis, the Jewish people, had tunnels underground with blood and feces soaked mattresses
And they confessed.
and children clothing.
Yep.
Talking about they were doing rituals.
They were doing rituals.
Right.
They were sacrificing babies and women and raping them and selling them, trafficking them through the tunnels.
How come that's not a cult?
What the hell is this?
Right.
And then Greenblatt would have to take some accountability.
Right.
And Greenblatt don't want to take no accountability. He don't want no accountability at all. Hey, run it back a little bit where he said that. Then we're going to finish Zechariah.
To answer that almost with a straight face. And in your defense, Andrew, that you're Jewish doesn't make you collectively responsible for everything the Israeli government does, nor does it make me.
Stop.
I mean, can you?
This dude is evil as hell, man. Finish that scripture. It says your Jews does not make you responsible collectively for what the government is doing. But wait a minute. Though. Why don't you say that to the people in the government in Israel? They're bombing babies. They're bombing old women. They're bombing civilians. They're bombing innocent people that got nothing to do with Hamas.
Right.
And they're bombing them. Bombing
30,000
hospitals. Over
dead.
30,000 dead.
Right.
Civilians.
They ain't had nothing to do with Hamas.
Right.
But you bombing them.
Hey, Cap, you know what's crazy? You know how in your class you just brought out how, like, those people that bombed that church, right? How did the FBI know they did it and they still didn't get charged?
Still didn't get charged.
Because they was working with the FBI.
There you go.
Hamas don't exist.
There you go.
Just like ISIS didn't exist.
There you
that was
go.
made up just so they could do that
It's
stuff.
made up.
They all hypocrites, man. They went into Iraq, Saddam killing his people.
Right.
Went into Libya, Gaddafi killing his people. Now up here in Israel, you don't hear nothing.
You don't hear a damn thing.
Over 30,000 dead, but you don't hear nothing.
Hey, to speak on the hypocrisy, we just seen in when we first started, they were talking about the black Hebrew Israelite shot somebody, but when they putting us in the collector hole, and that wasn't even no black Hebrew Israelite. You putting us in the collector hole, but we can't put you in the collector hole for killing 30,000 people.
30,000 people.
Steady going.
He talking about anti-Semitism in America, while the Israeli country is murdering 30,000 people.
And counting.
And counting.
And technically, that's anti-Semitic because Ishmael's a Semite.
Millions
Semites.
displaced.
You got Shem on Shem right now.
Right.
So they said we are the only line of Shem alive today. They evil as hell. Hey, finish that.
Stop it. Yes, sir.
Finish that in a second.
Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say.
They that sell them say, go ahead.
Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich.
They're saying, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. Come on.
And their own shepherds pity them not.
God said they evil as hell. They evil as hell. They slay us, kill us, and hold themselves not guilty. Go ahead. Go back. Go back to the video.
Imagine if during the rise of Asian hate back in 2020, when Asian Americans were being assaulted in the street, if someone wrote to you and said, why aren't you covering what's happening to the
You know what's crazy? He said Asians have been assaulted in the street in 2020. Who in here can remember that? Anybody? I don't remember seeing no Asians getting assaulted in the street.
They was trying to make it seem like black people were doing it, but it was mostly white folk.
Man, I ain't seen no one Asian get assaulted in the street.
He exaggerated, man. He would not stick up for the Israelites being massacred, but he'll do it for all the other heathen nations. I think it was a couple Asian people that was killed in like parlors or something, but it was literally like a couple, and they turned over tables to pass laws for these people. But you can't even compare a couple of Asians being murdered at that specific time to the atrocities that happen to our people, and he won't.
Millions,
that's right. He won't say a
the
thing.
Millions of Israelites that were murdered and massacred by the Jewish community,
by his people.
Because Christopher Columbus was Jewish.
Right.
Ponce de Leon was Jewish.
Right.
Hernan Cortez was Jewish.
Right.
All the conquistadors and Spaniards, guess what they were?
Jewish.
They were Jewish. Spanish Jews.
Right.
But nobody want to talk about that.
Cap, what about the human trafficking of all those illegal minors from Guatemala?
Bring it out.
Yeah, all those illegals that they used to have a system that used to bring them all the way from Guatemala through the border and through Ohio and Iowa, and they used to put in on those egg farms.
Slavery.
The hell is this? Slavery.
Bondage.
Slavery.
Damn. Go back. Let's finish this video.
People in Xinjiang. I mean, again, you can have strong feelings about what communist China is doing, but that doesn't justify hate here in America. You can have strong feelings about what the Israeli government is doing, but does that justify vandalizing a synagogue, spitting on college students because they happen to be Jewish? I mean, are people that morally depraved that they lack the kind of clarity?
Hey, real quick, I'm sorry, this is hard to get through. So he was asked a question, what about what y'all doing to Gaza? And his answer is, I can't even answer that with a straight face, but back to having sympathy for us. Right. Look at what they doing to us. And nobody's doing nothing to them. Right. That's his answer to that question. And he talks so smooth, it just go right over your head. He didn't even answer the question.
No.
He didn't even try.
Right. He's like, does killing over 30,000 people justify getting spit on?
Man, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Does killing over 30,000 people justify protest?
Guess what? I got a justification scripture. Can I pull it out, please? Give me Ezekiel 35, man. Give me Ezekiel 35. We're going to start at 5. Yeah, because man, Like the last one, it said they slaughter us, and then they hold themselves not guilty. But guess what? God gonna hold them guilty. Let's go. Read.
Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5.
Read.
Bring it out.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Because, hey, green, black, you're going to have to pay for all the atrocities you did to us and all the stuff you continue to put on us.
Right.
Read.
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Read.
By the force of the sword in the time of their calamity.
Read.
In the time that their iniquity had an end.
Keep reading.
Therefore, as I live.
God said, on my life. That's how you know God black, man. On my life. Let's go. Read.
Saith the Lord God.
Read.
I will prepare thee unto blood.
Hey, I got something waiting for you. I got something for that ass. Read.
And blood shall pursue thee.
Blood shall pursue thee. Read.
Sit thou hast not hated blood.
Since you love killing so much, hey, I might as well do it to you. Might as well have something prepared for you.
Hey, you know when Scripture said, blood shall pursue thee?
Right.
That's what he complained about.
Yeah. Oh,
he complaining about it.
Right.
God said, wait a minute, this is judgment.
Right.
This is judgment. You got more coming, green, black.
Right.
You got more coming, not by us.
Right.
We ain't gonna do nothing. We ain't gonna touch you. What it says, weapons of our warfare ain't carnal.
Yeah,
we just reading the Bible.
According to what you saying, all of a sudden,
Right.
the Lord got something for that ass.
Yeah, they got something for that ass.
Go ahead, bro.
Read.
Even blood shall pursue thee.
Hey, that was it for me, man. Shoot, hey, God said he got something for you. Keep reading.
Verse 7. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate.
Ooh.
Mount Seir, the so-called white man.
That's right.
God said he gonna make you desolate.
Hey.
Ain't gonna be no more white people on the earth.
Right.
Hey.
Ain't gonna be no more black.
Ain't gonna be green, black.
Right.
Ain't gonna, hey, this dude, I'm gonna tell you, hey, get that in songs. You done with that, officer? Get that in songs about his words, bro.
Smoother than butter.
Yeah, get that real quick.
Yeah.
Psalms 55 and start at verse 20.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna be, damn.
We just still on green black.
We still on green black, bro.
It's been a minute. We ain't been on here in a minute, man.
We gotta go to Ecuador, bro.
Yeah, we gotta
Getting it in.
Yeah.
We gotta go. Read.
Psalm chapter 55 and verse 20. He hath put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him.
Read on.
He hath broken his covenant.
See, that would understand. The covenant that you had is already broke. Ain't no coming back for you, man. You broken hundreds and hundreds of treaties. You broken the brotherly covenant. It's over for you. Read on.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Y'all know butter. I'm gonna tell you something. You know butter can spread on anything. Butter, you know that smooth butter, you can spread it on anything. That lets you know, bro, his words try to compass you, bro. It's smooth. It's like, damn, this going smooth as butter. It's like slick.
Right.
That right is non-threatening at all. And it tastes good. It look good. But read on.
His words, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Smoother than butter.
But war.
But what?
War.
But war
was in his heart.
That's what's in this demon's heart. Right. That's what's in every last one of these demons' hearts. They are not your friend. They are not your companion. Right. They are not your buddy. Right. They are not your wives. They are not your husband. Right. They don't mean you no good.
That's right.
God says every last one of them has war in their heart. They are devising how can they make sure that you, nigga, never get on top of him. Y'all heard Bishop yesterday?
Yes.
Right.
Y'all heard Bishop yesterday?
I'm a snake.
Yeah.
It was.
Right, you knew I was a snake.
Right.
That cracker say, nah, God ain't that powerful.
Right.
He said, yeah, the powerful thing that, to show God power put the Negro over you.
Right.
He said, yeah, that would be, but God ain't that powerful.
Damn.
He said, my dad worked too hard to let y'all get back
Yeah,
on top.
yeah,
That
right.
can't
My
be.
generation of forefathers worked damn hard. They'll turn over their grave if I gave it to you niggas.
That's the case. Ain't no God.
Ain't no God. That's the case. God ain't real. I'm your God.
Right.
So read that last part again.
But war was in his heart.
War is in their heart. War is in their mind. And they show forth with their actions, with their speech. Devil, you know what God said right there? You know what God said right there? His words is smoother than butter. Never trust what they tell you.
Right.
never trust what they tell you. God says, never trust what they tell you. Read on.
But war was in his heart.
Read.
His words were softer than oil.
His words are non-threatening. Look at this dude. We need help. We need help to attack the anti-Semitism that's going on in our college, on our kids' campuses. We need help.
Come on now, dog.
These black Hebrew Israelites, they shot him cold dead at the kosher supermarket. Help us. But behind the scenes, what he said? He said, we already got people infiltrated in their groups.
Right.
That sounds like war to me.
Right.
Why would you need infiltration?
Right, exactly.
Why would you need infiltration if you're not war-minded?
Right.
So he talking, or, read on.
Yet were they drawn swords.
Yet were there drawn swords. Yet were there drawn swords. Hey, go back to the video. We got to finish this, y'all. We will listen to a little bit more of it. Go ahead.
Common sense to realize holding American Jews responsible for things you don't like around the world is textbook anti-Semitism.
Stop. Hey, play that back. This dude said holding Jews responsible for things you don't understand is anti-Semitism.
He basically just said, shut up, you dumb nigga. You don't know nothing. You don't know about what's going on over here.
Bro, these dudes this is the epitome, what's the word? Epitome of evil, bro. Hey, run that back, bro. This is crazy.
Devil.
Right, who is he?
Who is he?
Run it back, bro.
On college students because they happen to be Jewish? I mean, are people that morally depraved that they lack the kind of clarity and common sense to realize holding American Jews responsible for things you don't like around the world is textbook anti-Semitism. It's bigotry, plain and simple.
You are anti.
Hey, this is, bro, I'm flabbergasted, bro.
Cap.
Is that a word?
That's it.
Yes.
I'm flabbergasted.
That's right.
But Cap,
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You can hold them accountable, just like they boycotting different companies for supporting Palestine.
Right.
If American Amalek send money to the state of Israel so they can bomb babies, you are responsible for murdering babies.
There you go. There you go.
You're an what they call it, accomplice. Thank you. I don't know where.
You are an accessory to the crime.
Hey Cap.
Yeah.
That's why Christ got to return, man.
He got
because
you, man.
We live in a world where pointing out the evil that they doing around the earth is evil. Right. Is bigotry, is a hate group, is a malicious people, just like Haman said. This is Haman.
That's Haman, bro. Literally.
Literally. This is because he's that's that popular persuasion he's putting out. This is a malicious people if you speak against us. Mm-hmm. And who's speaking against them?
We are.
We are, through the Bible.
That's how you know, bro. Right? That's how you know he's talking about us, bro.
Right.
He's talking about the Israelites. Because you don't see Chinese people get mad at him. You don't see nobody else doing videos about this dude. But the Israelites.
That's crazy, man. Let me get a strip. Isaiah 5:20.
Hey, Officer Almar said that he's Lex Luthor and Dr. Evil.
Oh, snap. He is Lex Luthor.
Right. Lex Luthor.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know who that is.
Good job, Alamar.
Got him.
Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good, and good evil, that put darkness for light, and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet, and sweet for bitter.
The Lord say, woe to them that do that. That's what Jonathan Green Black is doing. All right, he's putting what? Darkness over light. He's putting what?
He's calling evil good, right.
He's calling us.
And
killing
good
over
evil.
30,000 people and counting good. And he's calling protesting against it or holding you accountable for it evil.
Yo, officer, that's crazy. That's their hypocrisy, because to them, the Jewish record execs will promote aborting black babies.
Right.
But to call them out for killing Palestinian babies, now we the bad guys.
Anti-Semitic.
I hate it here.
Anti-Semitic.
Take food out of my mouth.
Go back, play it. Play it.
Let me ask you then a related question, which is I've talked to a number of CEOs, some Jewish, some not, who have talked about trying to put anti-Semitism programs in place at their companies. And some of them say they are fearful of doing so. I don't know if you've heard something like this before privately, where people say, look, if we can do it, but we have to do it in a very particular way. And we can't push it too far. If we push it too far, we're going to have people who are going to come out again on this other side, this two sides issue, and say, well, this is unfair that you're not speaking enough about, again, these other humanitarian issues. There's fears that consumers are going to come after them. It's fascinating to hear the sort of private back and forth.
You can't be afraid of the bigots and the bullies. I mean, we learned this in kindergarten, and it still applies today. If your company is looking at fighting all forms of hate, racism, or homophobia, and you don't address anti-Semitism, when Jews are the most targeted religious minority...
Stop.
I was calling on companies to boycott protesters.
Listen, no, hell with that. Listen to what he just said. What? Hey, play that back. Play that part again.
All forms of hate, racism, or homophobia, and you don't address anti-Semitism, when Jews are the most targeted religious minority, I would ask you what you're thinking.
Jews are the most targeted religious minority.
Hey, I'm like you, Cap. I'm flabbergasted.
Where he getting these stats from?
He made them. He made that shit up.
What in the hell?
Hey, that's gonna be the name of this segment.
Right.
He made that shit
up.
No, real
Shout
talk.
out Deacon ASAP.
Yeah.
We're gonna that's the name of this segment.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, chop this up, and we all gonna say he made that shit up in 3, and that's gonna be the
name of
the name of it. All right.
Right.
Love it.
Yeah. Hey, count us down.
You made that shit up.
Hey, that's the name of the segment, y'all.
Right.
That's the name of this segment, because this kind of made everything up, man.
For real, though.
In the media, they back him.
Yeah, they backing up.
Any little thing that happens
Because
to the
they own
so-called
the media.
Yeah, that's his cousin.
Amalek.
His cousin was
Right.
like, "Hey, I could get you on this show."
Bro, the dude he talking to is Jewish.
Right.
You see how he
The
threw that?
news.
He tried to put his question in like he was questioning for real, like he was against him, but on the low, he's with him. It's just
He's
like
with him.
the Democrat Republic.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what they playing.
Like
Whoever
good
owns
cop, black
ABC
cop.
is Jewish.
Yep.
Yeah, he said, "I'm Jewish, by the way." So I
Yeah,
don't
this
listen.
CNBC. Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah,
is.
okay.
But you're right though. This is
Whoever owns-
Jewish.
Yeah.
It's owned by Jewish people.
NASDAQ Jewish.
All right, man. Let's get. Hey, Jonathan Greenblatt, you gonna die.
We'll be on them all day.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna
Right.
die. You're gonna die. It is what it is. You just making up stats. Hey, the Lord gonna get you behind, man.
Yeah.
The Lord gonna get you, man. This dude say, hey, no other people more persecuted than the Jews.
What?
Jewish
We
people.
gotta prove him alive. What's that, Daniel?
Day
Bring it up.
9/11, man.
Yeah,
That's
what
good,
is that?
man. Day 9/11. Let's
I
go.
can't
man.
believe him. He's saying
All right,
Amalek.
we'll be on him all damn day. We ain't even finished with the damn video, man. It's
Right.
crazy, man. Man, what the man?
Oh, there's a prophecy for him.
Come on, read
Right,
it.
what's
The
that?
book
Yeah.
of Daniel, chapter 9 and verse 11.
Bring it
Yea,
out.
all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of God, because we have sinned against him. And he hath confirmed his words which he spake against us, and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven...
Say what? Under what?
For under the whole heaven...
Under the whole heaven, the whole earth, what?
Have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem.
No, upon Amalek.
Upon Jerusalem.
You hear that? The children of Israel.
Hey, upon Greenblatt.
Upon Jerusalem.
Upon the Anti-Defamation League.
There you go.
Upon Jerusalem.
Upon the Israeli country.
upon Jerusalem.
Upon Netanyahu.
Upon Jerusalem.
Upon the SPLC.
Has been done upon Jerusalem.
God say, what the hell are you talking about, green black?
You don't fit none of them curses, man. You don't fit no Deuteronomy 28, 68, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hell, you is the opposite end of 48.
Right, you the enemy.
Right.
You fit the enemy part of it.
Right. Come on now.
All right, man.
Let's get to Ecuador, man.
Let's get to Ecuador.
Come
y'all.
on. We be on here all day.
Let's get to Ecuador. I ain't trying to keep y'all all night. Let's get to Ecuador, man. This boy ain't paying attention. This boy ain't even paying attention. Don't worry, y'all. We gonna be all right. This dude's a damn devil. Hey, get Deuteronomy 28 and verse 46 while we wait for IT to get Ecuador. Get the slavery. Yeah, just get the slavery. We ain't gonna be able to go through we'll do it next week.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 46.
46.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So these curses that Moses is talking about was going to be upon the Israelites for a sign. Go ahead.
And for a wonder.
And for a wonder.
And upon thy seed.
And upon thy children.
Forever.
Why are we bringing this out? Because we're going over Ecuador.
I was a good segue scripture.
We're going over Ecuador. You got to understand, you so-called Ecuadorians, you are the Israelites. What it is? Asher?
Yes, sir.
You are from the tribe of Asher. That's who you are. That's who you be. And guess what? These curses fit you. Read on. We're going to prove it. Read on.
Verse 47. Because thou servest not the
You put the
Lord.
slavery one up? Yeah, take that one down. Go ahead, Susan.
Verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness.
With joyfulness.
And with gladness of heart.
And with gladness of heart.
For the abundance of all things.
Go ahead.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
All right, that ain't what I want. That's not what I want. Go ahead, officers, break it down.
Yeah. You go. Oh, you want the segue scripture, or you want to get into the video?
Finish the scripture, because he put up the wrong video.
Okay.
Let's read it over again.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Because right now we're serving our enemies. All right? As a matter of fact, we looking to these same enemies to save us. But keep reading. Let's keep going.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
The Lord sent these enemies against us. The Lord sent the white man against us. All right? Why? Because we broke his commandments. All right? Read that. Keep going.
In hunger.
In hunger. Now we want food. Who we got to go to? Got to go to the white man to get it. Keep reading.
And in thirst.
In thirst. We want water, though it rains. Though we know we got an ocean, a sea, a river. All right? But you got to understand who controls those things. Who controls those seas? Who got the Navy and all that stuff in those seas? All right? Read.
And in nakedness.
Nakedness, clothing. The clothes on our backs. All right? The clothes that we have to buy. All right? The clothing, the manufacturing companies and all that. The people who even make the clothing.
The material.
All right? The cotton. All right? It belongs to our enemies. Read.
And in want of all things.
All things. You know, a stable government. We got to look to them for a stable government. All right? We got to look for them for food.
Right.
All right? We got to look for them for all things.
Hey, go to the article. Go to the article. Go up to the topic. Yeah. Blow it up a little bit, soldier. A Kappa Rev told me to relax on IT, so I'm gonna leave y'all alone. I'm gonna leave y'all alone, so leave y'all alone. I'll just exercise patience tonight.
Britannica, Ecuador, the colonial period.
The colonial period means the colonization of the indigenous people in Ecuador. Go ahead.
During much of the colonial period, what is now Ecuador was under the direct jurisdiction of the law court, Audiencia, of Quito. of Quito, and ultimately under the rule of the Spanish crown.
Under the ownership of the Spanish crown. Go ahead.
Spanish culture was spread primarily by religious orders and male Spanish colonists.
Go ahead.
In the Sierra, the Spaniards established a colony of large estates worked by indigenous peons.
Worked by who?
Indigenous peons.
Watch this. Keep going.
Settlements included semi-autonomous.
Hey, hold on, stop. Can y'all exit out that bottom, please? Is it possible? It's not possible? All right. All right, go ahead. Stop seeing this ad. Stop seeing this ad.
White man's the devil.
Just put something. Good God Almighty. Okay.
Appreciate you, Google.
All right. Go ahead.
Settlements included semi-autonomous indigenous villages and Spanish and Mestizo administrative and religious centers such as Quito and Bato.
Hey, Esau's the devil. We say stop seeing this ad. They put up another ad about a birthday.
He said, "You go buy something."
Esau's the devil, man. Go ahead, man.
Put it back on the screen. The making of rough textiles in primitive sweatshops.
Slavery, plantations, come on.
Was the only industry. The development of Roman Catholic religious establishments provided for the flowering of Baroque architecture. Sculpture in
what?
Is that
how you say that? Baroque.
Oh, there you go.
Baroque architecture.
No, not that last
We just
word.
need the first word.
Yeah, not that last word. That was not it.
We don't need you to do the second word. We got the English.
Okay.
We just need you to pronounce the Spanish,
What the hell
right?
did you just say?
We got you, bro. We got you. We just want the first word. Right.
Architecture.
Come on now, dog.
What is it, artichoke?
Oh, shoot.
Go ahead, bro.
I don't even remember what he said. Baroque architecture. Sculpture in wood and stone, painting, music, and other arts and crafts. In the tropical costa, much of the population died as a result of introduced diseases.
Uh-oh! Don't that sound familiar? Don't that sound what the damn English did to Native Americans in so-called America? Introduced diseases, come on.
And the area remained unhealthy until the advent of modern medicine.
Go ahead.
As a result, the coast was somewhat neglected during the colonial period, although there was some shipbuilding and exporting of cacao.
Go ahead.
As cocoa beans. From the port of Guayaquil, the small coastal population of enslaved people.
Uh-oh.
Bomb. Free blacks and mixed ethnicities with plenty of vacant land and less coercion of labor developed a culture very different from that of Sierra. In the Oriente, the region on the eastern slopes between the Andes and the headwaters of the Amazon, large populations of Shuar and other indigenous people successfully repelled European invaders. However, Jesuits and other missionaries were able to spread both Christianity and the, how you say that, Yakanan?
Quechua language.
Quechua language. Yeah, all right. The Spaniards used Quechua as a language of evangelization. At one period, missionaries were required to know the language and continued to spread it orally by means of, say it again.
Quechua.
Quechua speakers who traveled with them in further conquests. The country's fourth major subdivision, the Galapagos Islands, were little more than pirate nests during the colonial period. They were to achieve world fame in the 19th century because it was there that Charles Darwin made a major portion of the...
And jump down to the people. And we got to remember this name. Simón Bolívar. Simón Bolívar. No.
Man, you know what's crazy about the paragraph up there? They couldn't beat them physically, so they came with Christianity to beat them mentally.
Yep.
It's crazy, man.
Go ahead.
The people of Quito, the Ecuadorian capital, claimed that it was the scene of the first Ecuadorian patriot uprising against Spanish rule. Invading from Colombia in 1822, the armies of Simón Bolívar and Antonio José de Sucre came to the aid of Ecuadorian rebels. And on May 24th, Sucre won the decisive battle of Pinchicha on a mountain slope near Quito. Thus,
read it again from the top.
The people of Quito, the Ecuadorian capital, claimed that it was the scene of the first Ecuadorian patriot uprising against Spanish rule, 1809. Invading from Colombia in 1822, the armies of Simón Bolívar and Antonio José de Sucre came to the aid of Ecuadorian rebels. And on May 24th, Sucre won the decisive battle of Pichincha on a mountain slope.
Oh, yeah, Jonah, you was right. What'd you say, Jonah? Say it on the mic. Say it on the mic.
This brother Simón Bolívar was actually a revolutionary who was trying to get rid of Spanish dependency in South America.
Yeah, so he was a Venezuelan soldier, right? Who fought against the what? The Spanish?
Basically the Spanish dependency that was created when they came over. So that, so he was fighting that off, and many people after him actually adopted his way of thinking, you know.
Go back.
I think you're Asher.
Yeah, he might be Asher.
I believe it.
Go back.
Cap, Simón Bolívar was like, he trying to get all these countries together. So he came all the way from Argentina to Venezuela trying to free, all these conquered by the Spain. That's how he tried to do that and unify them, but they couldn't do it because a lot of them was like, like the English and the Americans, they fought each other.
Yeah.
It was still the Spain people that was born in these countries trying to fight Spain.
Damn.
And one of the things that go ahead, Austin.
Well, I was gonna say that's heavy because that name Bolivar County is a county I was born in Mississippi, and when you look it up, it's named after Simón Bolivar.
Wow. Hey, read that, officer.
Okay, yeah. It says Bolivar County was established by the Mississippi legislature February 9, 1836. The county was named for Simón Bolivar.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Hey, get that oppressed together, man. Get that. Get that.
Man, I thought about that and looked at it. I was like, wow. Crazy.
Hey, you might be Asher, officer.
Officer
Hey,
John,
everybody at this
Officer
table
Jonah.
might be Northern Kingdom, bro.
Right, ain't that something?
Except me.
Everybody at
I'm
this table might be Northern Kingdom.
Wow.
Ain't that something, man?
It
So-
says the famed South American liberator. They call him the liberator.
Has to die. Everybody means you too, bro.
You're right. He just.
That's
You don't have the Judite attributes, bro.
Right.
I'm just gonna let you
Bring
know.
it out.
You don't, bro.
Wait, what are you doing back
We
there?
done did this in past episodes
You don't have this
already.
Judite. Yeah, we already did went over, my bad. We already went over this, bro, past episode.
Super Judah.
Add real quick. Bolivar was actually a whole currency that it started to have value.
Yeah.
So that was a way of rebelling too against like U.S. currency that was established.
Hey, didn't Bolivar, was he the president? Didn't he serve as president?
Yes, he served
he
president.
served as a president.
Yeah, of Venezuela.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Hey, it's even crazier. He became friends with one of the Haitian revolutionaries after the Haitian Revolution, because the Haitian Revolution is what sparked those different independence movements among Northern Kingdom.
Damn. That's how you know. Hey, read that scripture.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 33.
Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel.
The children of Israel, the so-called Hispanics, Native Indians, go ahead.
And the children of Judah.
The so-called African-American, Haitians, West Indian blacks, go ahead.
Were oppressed together.
God said we was oppressed together. We was oppressed together. I mean, we went through the same exact oppression. The same exact way, the same exact method, the same exact colonization, everything. Read on.
And all that took them captives.
All that took us captive. The Spanish, the English, the French, the British, the Dutch, Portuguese, Germans. They all took us captives. Come on.
And all that took them captives held them fast.
Held us fast. Why?
They refused to let them go.
They refused. They like holding us. They holding on to us forever. They refuse to let us know that we are the Israelites. They refuse to allow us to worship who you want, speak our own language. Think about it. No Israelite today in America or South America speaks their own language. Every language we speak was a language put on us by who? By our captivities. I said captivities.
Combining them words.
Captives. And that sounds like a word, though.
Captivities.
Captivitors.
Captors.
Hey, that's a word, bro.
Captivitors.
Captivitors.
Bound on earth is bound in heaven.
Hey, that sound like a word. Don't that sound like it's supposed to be a word?
It is now.
It ain't our language, so yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. And we making a comeback.
That's right.
Wait a minute.
We making a comeback.
Hey, we the gods of the earth. If we say it's a word, it's a word.
It's a word,
It is what it
captivitors.
is.
We said it. Trademark it.
Right.
Captivitors are those that take people into captivity.
Right. Now you got the precept.
And
for it.
oppress them.
Right.
Captivitors. That's what they
Hey, the Israelite dictionary?
Right.
That's crazy. Let's do it.
Hey, that'd be dope. We should have an Israelite dictionary.
Right.
But you know how stupid English is? I'm just going to throw that out there.
Right.
English is stupid as hell. Anyway.
It's a very dumb language.
It's dumb.
You can say the F word and so it just all throughout a sentence and it means so many different things.
Yeah. It means so many different things.
But they'll bleep it.
Yeah, they'll
even
bleep
though
it.
it has no meaning.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
Them damn captivitors, man.
Right.
What y'all got? Is that it?
On that script, yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead, officer.
No, I just wanted to add, this is heavy because this goes to show you how important that white Jesus is today in our mind. Because a lot of people like to say, it don't matter what color Christ is, it don't matter. But our enemy found it worthy enough to conquer us primarily first on Jesuit priests, on white Jesus. So we still got that in our mind today, but we expect to be free.
So that damn Caesar Borgia is a war tactic.
There you go. Exactly.
And then you got to think of the psychology of that too, because they'll say it don't matter what color Christ is. Why you saying he black?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it didn't, why you even saying it don't matter what color Christ is? Why? Because you see this black picture?
Right. That's hatred. So it was
crazy.
first.
Hold up. Hey,
go ahead,
that's heavy, bro. You say if color don't matter, why you saying color don't matter?
Right.
The only way you said it because it matter. Hey, it don't matter what color Christ is. Right. But obviously it does matter if you said it don't matter what color Christ is.
Right. And
Why can't it be black?
Yeah, why you heard he black?
Right. Usually when they say it, they got some hostility with it too. They don't say it come. It doesn't matter what
Cap,
color.
also,
they be bad.
even Simon Bolivar tried to free them from the Spaniards. They never freed us from the white Jesus till this day.
Yep, to this day. That's just like officers just brought out. That's a war tactic. Religion is a war tactic. Christianity is a war tactic upon our people. Catholicism is a war tactic. That's why they came, like you said, officer. They came with the priests.
Right.
They came with the Jesuit priests in order to get us to follow them.
And would that go with they held them fast? All them white Jesus candles in the Issachar shops. You know what I mean? All the blessed Virgin Mary's, Mother Guadalupe, them
Right.
holding us fast, captive.
Tattooed on your body. And it goes again with the scripture about Judah and Israel being oppressed together, because the same tactic of the Jesuit priests in South America is what they did on the west coast of Africa. It wasn't straight war first. It was sending the Jesuits and get them to convince the kings on the west coast of Africa to start selling the people.
Hey, get that in verse 54, 64, right?
Verse 60.
28.
Oh, yes, sir.
Get that, bro. We got to understand, man, how the Lord said these curses was going to happen, they happened. And it was all detriment to our failure. All of these curses we went through, man. It's a war tactic. We was going to lose our name. That's a war tactic.
Right.
Lose your language. That's a war tactic. Remember Genesis 11. The Lord came down and scattered the languages so that they could never what? They could never be one people. Right. They could never be united.
Right.
Huh? Yeah, there you go. There you go. They said we gotta scatter the languages. We got to make sure we separate them so that they can never be one people again. That's when you read in Psalms 83.
Right.
It's Psalms chapter 1, right?
That's
What says, let us
right.
break their bands asunder.
Because if he speak French, he speak Portuguese, and he speak Spanish, and he speak English.
We'll
so
never relate. If you speak Spanish, you speak Creole, you speak English, you speak, like you said, Portuguese, and then the Spanish. You speak Mexican Spanish, you speak Puerto Rican Spanish, you speak Cuban Spanish, you speak Venezuelan Spanish. Y'all would never see each other as the same people.
Right. You think you're a whole nother
You think you're a whole other people.
The crazy thing about it, they do talk down on each other.
I know black.
No, no, blanco.
Right.
What did it say? Oh, no. Me no negro.
Me no negro.
Me no
Nunca,
negro.
nunca,
Me no
nunca.
negro.
No, you black like these. I black like these.
Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 64.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
The Lord said he was going to scatter us amongst all people. How? Through slavery. Ships. Think about it. How else? See, people trip me out. Oh, the slave ships ain't real. Well, nigga, how did... Excuse my language. Excuse my language.
Bring it out.
If slave ships ain't real, how you got so-called Native Indians all the way in doggone Italy, in doggone Britain, in Rome? How the hell you got so-called blacks in Germany,
China,
Japan,
India.
How did they walk there?
Right.
Did they swim there?
Did they teleport?
Did they teleport there?
Right.
How else did they get there? It wasn't no planes.
No evidence, no ships.
Right.
No evidence.
They stupid as hell. The evidence is your black ass in America.
Right.
That's the evidence. Read it again.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
The Lord said he was going to scatter us. Hey, get that. Hold that. Go to Deuteronomy 4. We're going to show you dumb, simple behind how you got to America. What's that? Deuteronomy 4 and 27, right?
Yes, sir.
27 to 26?
27.
27. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 27.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall scatter you among the nations,
Go ahead.
and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, whither the Lord shall lead
Whither
you.
who?
The Lord shall lead you.
The Lord said you were going to be scattered. Scattered. Watch the next verse.
And there ye shall serve God.
You shall serve who?
God.
Watch this.
The work of men's
So what does
hands.
God say these gods are? Nothing. They don't even exist. It said gods, the works of men's hands. That means the people that conquered you created a god to keep you in captivity. The people that enslaved you created a god for you to serve that looked like them, to keep your ass a slave. Read.
The work of men's hands.
Wood.
And stone.
And stone. Christianity, Catholicism, the Jesuit priest.
Right.
And stone. Islam. Hell, some of y'all still worshiping the damn rock. Some dude said the other day, you remember that? So at camp?
Oh, yeah.
The dude said, you know what you standing on right now?
Yes,
I said, it's concrete. This dirt. Nah, see, the earth is Virgin Mary.
Yeah, that's about the earth.
This is God. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this dude?
What the hell did you
And guess what? He was Northern Kingdom.
Right.
Of course.
We are the Immaculate Conception. The son.
Yeah, that dude said, do you know what Jesus Christ is? He was like, yeah, he on the right hand of the Father. Nah, see, he right there. You see the son? That's like, this nigga crazy.
You niggas are crazy.
This dude, I'm going to tell you, man, hey, Elder Athon said it a while ago. Those that got tattoos on their face, they are goner, man. They lost cause. This dude tattooed his hairline. He had a permanent low cut, shadow tape.
What in the hell?
That's like the Issachar sisters who tattoo their eyebrows on.
Tattoo their eyebrows. Hey, man, you a lost cause, man. Hey, but go back, read on.
The work of men's hands.
Go ahead.
Wood and stone.
Watch this.
Which neither see.
They don't see.
Nor hear.
They don't hear.
Nor eat.
They don't eat.
Nor smell.
Meaning God said they are nothing. Your gods are nothing. Christianity is nothing. Caesar Borgia is nothing. Catholicism is nothing. Jehovah's Witness is nothing. Pentecostal is nothing. Baptist is nothing. Mormon is nothing. Islam is nothing.
That's right.
God said they don't mean a damn thing. That tactic was only to keep you in servitude. That's why you got to come out of them churches, man. Anybody still in church, yeah, your ass still love your enemy, your oppressor.
That's right.
The only way to hear God is to leave your oppressor. That's it. That's the only way to hear God. Go back.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 64.
Read.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
Go ahead.
From the one end of the earth, even unto the other.
Slave ships.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
You're going to serve other gods.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Go ahead.
Even wood and stone.
Even wood and stone. That's what we're doing today. We serving other gods that ain't got nothing to do with us. These gods was only made to do what? To keep us in the captivity.
Hey, Cap, it's like, you know how, like, in the world, when people have kids and they'll be like, hey, be good so Santa Claus will bring you presents, it's the same thing. The white man gave us a white Jesus to believe in and said, be good so this man can give you a present.
Give you eternal life.
Right.
Let's see what God said about the nations as well then. How about Isaiah? Isaiah 40 and 17. Hey, they gods ain't nothing, but guess what he said about them too? Let's get that.
Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 17.
Bring it out.
All nations.
All of them.
Before him are as nothing.
Lord said all the nations are nothing as well. Keep going.
And they are counted to him less than nothing.
They are less than nothing. I mean, what could be less than nothing? I mean, if you ain't got nothing, what's less than nothing?
That's heavy, bro. What is less than nothing?
My bank account.
That's nothing.
Hey, even within that, it's still more than less than nothing.
I know, right?
Hey, you crazy, bro. Hey, go back. Where we at? Do I want to do this one? Let's do one more and then we out.
So basically, for our brothers in Ecuador, you fit this scripture. Our brothers in Colombia, our brothers in Venezuela, when the conquistador got to South America, y'all was put on cocoa farms. You know, our people was put in gold mines. And guess what you served? You served that wood. You served that white Jesus that the Jesuit priests forced down your throat.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because at that time we fought it. At that time our ancestors fought that devilish religion that was put on us. A lot of us died instead of serve it. But now we willingly do it. We willingly do it, and that's destroyed, you know.
That goes into the trauma of the curses like Cap was bringing out, because you only fight it so much to where you just like, I'm tired of fighting. A lot of people, they get tired of fighting, and that's why they give in. That's why even though you bring them, you show them in the scripture. Like Yakana was showing the brother the day before, hey, Jesus is black. What does it matter?
Right. Yeah, he was in denial. Yeah. He said, I didn't see him. I said, but the scriptures say he's black. He didn't believe.
Hey, go to Wikipedia. Go to the Wikipedia. This could be the last one. And Lord's will, we'll probably revisit something here next week. Go to the Wikipedia. And let's read that.
Wikipedia, History of Ecuador. The history of Ecuador covers human habitation in the region reaching back 8,000 years. During that period, a diversity of cultures have influenced the people and the land that today make up the contemporary Republic of Ecuador. Indigenous tribes inhabited the area for millennia before being invaded and absorbed into the Inca Empire in the early 15th century. The Incas themselves were conquered shortly afterwards.
It says the Incas were conquered. Read on.
Shortly afterwards by the Spanish.
By who?
The Spanish.
By the Spanish.
Led by Francisco Pizarro.
Francisco Pizarro. Go ahead.
In the early 16th century. The region fell under the viceroyalty of Peru, although it was granted certain autonomy through the Quito Audiencia established in 1563.
In 1720, it was joined to the Viceroyalty of New Granada. A rebellion in 1812 against the Quito Audiencia was crushed early in the Spanish-American Wars of Independence. But the struggle was revived in 1820 by a new rebellion originating in Guayaquil. The city was also the site of the Guayaquil Conference between Simón Bolívar and San Martín. Ecuador became independent initially as a part of the Republic of Gran Colombia, before finally breaking away in 1830.
Go down. Click close, minimize pre-Columbian Ecuador. Close everything so we know where we at. Right there, Spanish colonial area.
Spanish colonial era. Between 1544 and 1563, Ecuador was a part of Spain's colonies in the New World, under the Viceroyalty of Peru, having no administrative status independent of Lima. It remained a part of the Viceroyalty of Peru until 1720, when it joined the newly created Viceroyalty of New Granada. Within the Viceroyalty, however, Ecuador was awarded its own audiencia in 1563, allowing it to deal directly with Madrid on certain matters. The Quito Audiencia, which was both a court of justice and an advisory body to the viceroy, consisted of a president and several judges. The most common form in which the Spanish occupied the land was the encomienda. By the early
What that mean, Yakana?
Encomienda was it was like the slave task. So they used to send, the conquistador used to have a slave in Peru, Ecuador, and they used to send all the goods back to Spain.
So click on that. Most common form in which the Spain occupied the land was a Spanish labor system. Read that, come on.
The encomienda was a Spanish labor system that rewarded conquerors with the labor of conquered non-Christian peoples.
Damn.
The labor...
Slavery, that's what that is.
Exactly.
A Spanish labor system that rewarded conquerors.
Yeah, what the Spanish would do is, instead of like how the French and English did, they imported Southern Kingdom to the place. The Spanish came over here, kept Northern Kingdom on the land they already was, and just forced them to work that land until they died.
Go back. We ain't finished reading it, y'all.
The encomienda was a Spanish labor system that rewarded conquerors with the labors of conquered non-Christian peoples. The laborers, in theory, were provided with benefits by the conquerors for whom they labored.
You're right.
Including
usually they say in theory. That's bullcrap. Go ahead.
Including military protection and education. The encomienda was first established in Spain following the Christian reconquest of Moorish territories.
Oh, stop. Huh?
It did start with Southern Kingdom.
It started with Southern Kingdom. Damn. The encomienda was first established in Spain by following the Christian reconquest of Moorish territories.
That goes into like how Bishop bring out in Shout Out Tuesday. When you look at the art, you see they'll put like little Moorish boy following such and such. It's because they got conquered in that land.
They got conquered in that land.
Instead of getting shipped off, they just kept
stayed there and enslaved them. Yeah. Made them work for the higher up, the white man, Esau. So it tell you that the Spanish conquered the Moorish, Judah, and then they used that same method to conquer Israel. Right. To conquer Northern Kingdom.
We gotta be the same people.
We gotta be the same people. Right. They use the same method.
Because they ain't do that to the Chinese.
Nah, they didn't do that to the Chinese. They didn't go from doing it to the Moors to doing it to the Chinese.
Or the Japanese.
Or the Japanese.
Or the Indians.
Or the Indians. You say what?
Or the East Indians.
Or the East Indians.
Yeah. They came
or the Russians.
All the way over here.
They came all the way
here. Other
here.
nation was closer to them over there.
Yeah, yo.
Also, Spain give, subsidize Cristobal Colon to come to here to conquer.
They did what?
They gave him the ships to come over here and conquer the Americas.
Damn.
Spain started, you know. That's
Yeah.
how they came here.
You notice how they call themselves the Christians. Everybody else non-Christian.
Right, non-Christians.
Yeah.
We are the true followers of Jesus Christ. And because you are niggers,
Right.
you will suffer.
Right.
Hey, Rito,
I
what
was
you got? What you
going
got?
to say, that's where Jonathan Greenblatt got to start, right
Yeah,
there.
right there. Yep. Go ahead.
First, the encomienda was first established in Spain following the Christian reconquest of Moorish territories, known to Christians as the Reconquista. It was applied on a much larger scale during the Spanish colonization of the Americas.
Watch this.
And the Spanish East Indies.
The Spanish East Indies. Go ahead.
Conquered peoples were considered vassals.
Were considered property
of the Spanish monarch.
Of the Spanish people. Go ahead.
The crown awarded an encomienda as a grant to particular individual. In the conquest era of the early 16th century, the grants were considered to be a monopoly on the labor of particular groups of indigenous peoples, held in perpetuity by the grant holder, called the encomendero. Starting from the new laws of 1542, the encomienda ended upon the death of the encomendero.
Hey, go to Psalms 83. We're going to cut it short. We're going to cut it short, man. We're going to cut it short.
Yeah, you could go for days on this.
Yeah, you go for days on this stuff, man. Psalms 83 and start at verse 4.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 4.
Go ahead.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
That's what they said. That's what they've done to the Israelites. Read on.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Now we call ourselves Ecuadorian. Now we call ourselves African American. Now we call ourselves Venezuelan, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Cuban. Read on.
For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee.
You know how we know that's true? Because every nation that had us in captivity, they all did it the same exact way. Every nation that had us in captivity, they all conquered us the same exact way.
Right.
Like it was planned. Like they came together and had a meeting and said, we got to make sure these niggas don't know they name, know their language, know their tribe. We got to separate them from each other. We got to take away their language. We got to take away their customs. Every nation did that to us.
All of them had the same war tactics.
Same war tactics.
They had a never now conference.
Right, there you go. Right. Read on.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
Go ahead.
They are confederate against thee.
A what?
They are confederate.
They are together
against
that
thee.
means everything that they've ever given us was supposed to destroy us. Everything they've ever given us, every nation was meant to destroy the 12 tribes of Israel. Right. Because think about it. They spent billions of dollars on making sure that we never know who we are.
Right.
That means every aspect of our life is designed to do what? Keep us away from who we really are.
Right.
It's designed to distract us. Read on.
The tabernacles of Edom.
God said this white man is number one. Go ahead.
And the Ishmaelites.
Arabs.
Of Moab.
Chinese.
And the Hagarenes.
Africans.
Gabal.
Go ahead.
And Ammon.
And the Japanese. Come on.
And Amalek.
Jonathan Greenblatt. Come on.
The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Read that in Judges 7. Come on.
As to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kasan.
And when you read, the Lord destroyed those nations. Come on.
Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth.
Read.
Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeb. Yea, all the princes as Zabah.
Judges 7. Read.
And as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession.
This is what these nations have said. Let us take the houses of God as our possession. Who the houses of God? The Israelites are the houses of God. Read.
Oh my God. Make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind,
As the fire burneth a wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
Read.
So persecute.
So do what?
Persecute.
Persecute them.
That's right.
Read.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
Come on.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
That's what we pray for.
Right.
Make these nations afraid that have taken your houses in their possession.
Right.
Read.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame when they realize we are God's people.
Right.
Read.
That they may seek thy name.
Come on.
O Lord. Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled forever.
Read.
Yea, let them be put to shame.
Let them be what?
Put to shame.
Come on.
And perish.
And die. Read.
Then that men may know.
All these nations, the white man, the Arab man,
Right.
the Chinese,
Right.
the Japanese, the Arab. Read.
That men may know.
That they may know.
That thou, whose name alone is Jehovah.
Come on.
Art the most high over all the earth.
All praises to the
That's
Most High.
right. That's right.
All praises to the Most High.
Hallelujah.
All praises to the Most High.
That's right.
Hastadiah, turn over to you.
All right. That's funny. So if you want to know that the Most High is the Most High over all the earth and you want to see the nations destroyed, we have a school here in Centennial, 9034 East Easter Place. If you can't make it to the school, we have classes 3 times a day, actually all day, 7 days a week, 24 hours. It just keep going and going. Combat that evil. IUIC TV. I don't know why you haven't subscribed yet. Do it now. It's like $1.99 a month. And you get exclusive content that ain't going to
You
nobody.
mean $1.99.
Yeah,
You
$1.
know Israel here $1.99. They automatically take $200.
Nah, we not finessing you like Jonathan Greenblatt. It's $1.99 a month. Everybody got it, right?
Yeah, I can even afford it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yakadai?
Yes, sir.
All praises. Adai?
Yes, sir. I
All
got it.
praises.
$1.99.
$1.99. Go ahead.
One more thing. Hey, pull up the QR code joint real quick. We need everybody to scan this QR code. Make sure you tell us how we did tonight. I know y'all sleep. Go back, rewatch it. Send it to your friends and family. You got it? What we doing? I sent it to IUIC Denver. Oh, no? All right, it's cool. I'll just get yelled at later. Back to you, Cap.
Hey, all praises. I want to give a shout out to the IT team, y'all. Hey, we got the QR code right here on the screen.
Oh, there we go. You found it.
Hey, you see, you gotta be patient.
Switch.
You gotta be patient.
Switch.
Shout out.
Switch
it to the. Yeah, there you go. Is this Denver?
They're going. Basically, what you do is you scan the QR code. So take you a screenshot, scan the QR code,
right,
and then you go on there. You say what the class is. You say the Natives Hour, home of the 10 tribes.
There you go.
Right.
And then you let us know how we did, how awesome we are, or things we can improve on. Okay.
Right.
Now, they can't see me. You got this pointed at me. They can't even
It's
see
okay.
me.
It's all right.
It's all right. He trying, man.
Hey, and all praises to the live audience. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the live audience.
Right.
Right.
It's pretty late, and they still stuck with us, y'all.
Right.
Jeremiah, you see. You know, you about to go home with a ride, boy. You want to knock down. You got to carry him inside the house.
Then they get in the house and they be all crunk and things. Like, bro, if y'all take y'all tail to bed.
I'll throw the damn microphone.
It'd be like
out
Crunk
there.
ain't dead on the bed.
Hey, shout out to IT. Shout out to the cameraman.
Right.
All praise.
All praise, man.
Come on, man. Get a man some love.
Yeah, come on, y'all. Come on.
Denver, show your love.
Right.
All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Hey, tune in next week, y'all. We're going to be on Lord's Will next Sunday. All right. Next Sunday, probably about what, 11 o'clock? So that's what, 11, 12, 1 p.m. East, 1 a.m. Eastern.
1 a.m. Eastern.
1 a.m. Eastern, 11 o'clock, what, Mountain Time?
Yes, sir.
Tune in next week, y'all. Lord's Will be on, all right? Hey, I'm Captain Gad to my right.
Officer Dunn.
To my left.
Officer Dunn.
To his left.
Officer Jonah.
To Don right.
Soldier Yokanan.
Yokanan.
That's right there. Hey, to Officer Jonah left.
Soldier has to die.
And we have been the Natives Hour, home of the 10 tribes. Shalom.